Andy, what's been your experience ever dealing with playing under protest?
Maybe once or twice in the minor leagues. I thought that was, something for Donnie to kind of talk about. I'm not quite sure what he was protesting. It was difficult for me to ascertain that. So I'm not sure what the issue really was at hand.
How did the umps explain it to you?
That he was protesting that he was still in the lane. It's my understanding that the rule is you got 3 feet to deviate your path. Less than 3 feet, it's a judgment call. Judgment calls can't be protested. It's got to be a rules call. So I'm not quite sure what it was. I think that's more a question for him than me.
What do you think that delay may have done to Pomeranz on the mound?
I don't know. I mean, he came out and it's 2 days in a row we've walked the leadoff batter of the game, and they're two guys that don't walk a lot. Like, you have to kind of work to walk them, and we did that and kind of dug a hole. And he continued to throw. There's delays in baseball now. We got to be a little tougher than to let anything like that affect us. I don't think that was it. I just think maybe he was flying a little bit with his front side early on, kind of having trouble finding it, and the leadoff walked Ozuna as well. Not as bad of a walk right there to Ozuna in that situation. Kind of dug a little hole and wasn't able to rebound out of it.
Through 5 walks, 104 pitches in 5 innings. Were his control issues from your vantage point more mechanical, or what were you seeing from him?
Yeah, I think he was front side might have been a little quick. He was clearing it out quick, leaving the arm behind some, and missing up an arm side, especially with his curveball. It's something that he's still good enough to compete and give you the opportunity to win the baseball game. He gave us 4 scoreless innings, even though he wasn't at his best. Big thing is, we had an opportunity, if we could make a great play, Alexei Ramirez, to get out of that inning, get out of it unscathed. And, our margin of error is slim sometimes. We have to make a great play. We had some great plays from John Jay out in center field. Ryan Schimpf made some really good plays. We actually, clear out the first half of the first inning. We played really good baseball defensively. Offensively, we had a couple leadoff doubles where we didn't move the runner and get them in. Another situation, we had a guy in third, nobody out, and couldn't plate him. If you want to claw your way back into the game, you just have to continue to scratch runs across inning after inning. And we presented ourselves 3 or 4 of those opportunities and didn't cash in on them. We had 2 great swings from Alexi Amarista with 2 outs to drive 2 guys in. And those were great at bats, and everybody's up there grinding, fighting hard to get the job done. But we didn't come through in those situations tonight.
What was your impression of the confidence that Ryan Schimpf showed with his double, and also the 2 good plays, as well as the barehanded throw at third?
Now they looked really comfortable at third base. They looked really good over there, really relaxed, really poised. Don't necessarily see that too often from a guy that's just showing up in the big leagues for the first time, especially a guy that's waited as long to get here as he has. It was exciting to watch him get his first hit. I think those are moments you never forget in your life, even if you're just witnessing them. You just enjoy those moments, know somebody's worked their entire life for that moment, and to experience that and step up, hit a double off a curveball. It was a good swing. He had a good swing his last at-bat, too. I think he's going to give us very competitive at-bats from the left side.
Did you know coming into the game that Travis Shankowski would be available to pinch hit?
I did by the time we got through batting practice. BP was actually really good, so he felt fine, ready to go. I don't think he's going to be flying around the bases as fast as he normally does, but he was usable tonight, and that was a situation that called for him, and he battled up there.
Coming into the season, what were your expectations of what you might get from John Jay all around, and how has he kind of met those and or exceeded those?
He's a guy that always manages to put up good numbers. Every year, his entire career, he's put up good numbers. So he finds a way, and he's found a way this year very consistently. He's had good at-bats for us all the time. If he has a few bad ones, he's able to flush them pretty quick. Come back the next day, it doesn't carry over. In that sense, he's incredibly professional, very mature in his approach at the plate. And, he's been great all season long. He's been a catalyst for us. He's driven in runs for us. Some really great plays in center field today, too. Yep. Did you have one?
Some of the issues you're talking about, not getting runners home, in scoring position less than 2 outs, bad innings. It's a lot of the same issues we've been talking about since April. At At what point do you get, I don't know, do you start saying, hey, we need to see results, as opposed to just, addressing the problem, verbally, but not seeing the changes maybe necessary?
I think you continue to say you need to see results. I think the reality is you put a team on the field with the expectation that those results come at this level, and the expectation never wavers. The conversation never wavers. The guys are very much aware of what needs to be done in order to win baseball games. It comes out and just actually going out and executing it. And we got to get the job done. I mean, we've been saying it for a while. I get that, and I think everybody in that clubhouse gets that, and everybody in the clubhouse is fighting to get the job done.
Thanks, Andy.